Okay, welcome to our channel today. This is Yoga Qigong, and we post usually 2 videos a week, usually on Sundays. And we post Yoga Qigong and Pranayama, and this video is Yoga Qigong. So, welcome. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please like and subscribe because that really helps us out. Okay, so let's begin by just bringing our energy inwards and finding the breath. Notice when you kind of you can close your eyes or partially shut your eyes, whatever is most relaxing for you. But just notice when you do that, where is the first place that you experience the breath? You may notice it at the tip of the nostrils. You may notice at the collarbones of the chest. Just take a moment to really paying attention to where you're experiencing this. And just take a moment or two here to really be with this breath. Be with this breath. We're going to set our intention here on giving ourselves permission to really remain in this slowed down state, paying special attention to things that we usually take for granted, like our breath, like coordinating movements with breath. This is going to be our time to make things, pay special attention to processes that we're usually carrying out unconsciously. We're going to bring those into our conscious awareness, like the breath and like subtle aspects of movement that we're usually performing automatically. And it's normal when we try to do something like this. It's normal for the mind to wander and think about other things. That's perfectly normal. Just notice when that's happening for you and come right back to what we're doing here. And this is a perfect time if you have any prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything that you'd like to say to yourself to help you with the practice here. You can do that now. Or you can just take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so let's stand up slowly. And we're going to interlock the fingers. We're going to just do some breathing exercises with arm movements. So we're going to inhale We're going to inhale and exhale. Breathe. 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 And now come up at an angle and continue the practice. Breathe. 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 Now straight up overhead. Breathe. 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 And relax with the hands at the side of the body. Take a moment to notice the effects of the practice on this whole forearm area. Now we're going to continue with the ankle stretch breathing. And for this practice, we're going to raise our hands up and come up on the toes and exhale coming down. Very gentle quality, like we're moving through the water. Breathe. 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 So again, we're treating the air as if it were the water. Breathe. 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 One more time. Breathe. Breathe. And relax with the hands at the side of the body. And notice the effects of the practice on the calves, the ankles, the shoulders. Now we're going to go for the chest opening breathing. And just a reminder here, when we're doing these practices and we're moving our arms, we want to be treating the air like water. We also want to have the tongue at the roof of the mouth, and we want to have our fingers nice and open. So we want to open the palms, really open the palms. So stretch the palms out. And the weight, so we don't want the fingers don't want to be tense like that. You want to just kind of massage your palms open so everything opens up. And that's for most of the practices, that's what we want to have, unless we have a specific thing to do with the fingers. The default is going to be that open palm. Okay, so let's begin with a chest opening breath. Bring the palms together in front of the chest. Breathe. 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 And now separate the feet, bend the knees. Bring the hands together. Instead of pointing the palms towards each other, point the fingertips towards each other, and continue to practice. Breathe. 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 body. And just notice the effects of the practice on this whole chest. Bend the knees. I'm going to go from side to side. Having the idea here that we're just letting everything fall off the body that we don't want to hang on to. It's just falling off. And everything we don't want to hold on to just slide off. Moving from the waist. Arms. Forth. Direction. Elbows. And the wrists. Like a loose fist. Wrist in one direction. Okay, very good. All right. Now let's spend a little time today working on the beginning of the wild goose qigong. So for the first part of the form, I'll just lead us through the first few parts of the wild goose. So if you can, stand up on your toes, raise your hands overhead, look upwards, and flap your wrists. Really open up the chest here, really open upwards. Sometimes, some days I'm good at balancing on my toes while looking up, and some days I'm not. Today it seems to be working okay. You may find this is really hard, and if it's too hard to come up on your toes, just you can stay flat-footed. But we really want to flap the wrists and look upwards. And now we're going to reach out, come up. And now we're going to slide the palm, the back of the, no, for the back of the hands against the sides of the body all the way up to the armpits, and then come out with a bounce. So you're going to bounce like that out. And all this time, you want to have your hands nice and open. So we're going to come up and bounce. Let's do this a few times. I'll show on this side. Up, out, up, out, up, up. here, we're going to reach up. We're going to interlock the fingers and reach up, looking forward, really reaching up. And then, let me put my screen on my feet. We're going to bend down and stretch, 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 stretch. Again, stretch the sides, front, sides. Okay. Here, we're going to make a finger, a bird's beak, little bird's beak on your collarbone, and come down this way. Bird's beak on the right collarbone and stretch down. So I'll show you. Bird's beak on the left collarbone, I'm stretching down. Bird's beak on the right collarbone, I'm stretching down. And then we're just going to go from side to side. Again, palms nice and open. Side to side. So your palms, your hands are kind of going like this. Just follow the natural rhythm of the body. This is not a martial arts form. This is a health form. So the moves don't, most of these moves don't really have martial aspects to them. So it fits in well with our class here. Okay, let's try all that again. And just have fun with this. Don't worry about everything. Just give these moves a try. We're just getting used to these movements, and don't worry about if you can't do everything exactly properly, right? Just give it a try. So we're coming up on our toes, hands up overhead, looking up, lap. This is just a great practice in and of itself to really open up the upper back, loosen up the arms and wrists, help with the balance. You don't have to stay on your tiptoes if you don't want. If that's hard for you, just try on your flat feet and then try coming up from time to time. And then we're slowly going to come down, out, reach. Coming with our hands along, backhand alongside the body. Again, palms are nice and open for this practice. Come up, out. Palms are nice and open, tongue is at the roof of the mouth. Up, straighten up. Reach up to the ceiling, your hands are interlocked. Feet are flat on the ground. We're reaching up, looking straight ahead. And then we're coming down for the stretch. Coming down with our hands interlocked to the left side, forward, right side, left side. Now, bird's beak under the left collarbone, stretch to the left. Bird's beak under the right collarbone, stretch to the right. And I'll show my feet so you see what that looks like. Left. Now, we're going to go again, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Remember our nice open hands, back and forth. Very good. And now let's come on down to the floor. So that was our work with the beginning of the wild goose. So we're going to now come on down to the floor and just do our loosening for the lower part of the body. And sit cross-legged and just circle. Really feel all the sides of the pelvis. Reverse direction. center. And now we're going to inhale, exhale, and the movement is from here, faces forward. Inhale, exhale, exhale, in, very good. And now let's do loosening for the lower joints. So we're going to bring, okay. We're going to bring the left leg out. We're going to loosen up the right hip. Now we're going to put the outside of the right foot either on top of the left thigh, the bottom of the right foot against the inner part of the left thigh, or straight out. If we're straight out, we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're here, we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If we're here, we're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So let's begin really focusing on this hip, visualizing this right hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Ready? Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. Okay, now we're going to come under the right leg. We're going to grab the right thigh, put a drawing implement between our toes, and draw a circle in one direction and the other direction. And draw a circle from the ankle in one direction and the other direction. The right leg out, loosen up the left. Now put the outside of the left foot either on top of the right thigh, the bottom part of the left foot about against the inner part of the right thigh, or the foot straight out. If it's straight out, you're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You're here, you're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're here, you're going inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So let's visualize this left hip as healthy, lubricated, and flexible. Ready? Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale, exhale. We're coming under this left thigh. We're drawing a nice circle. We got our writing implement between our toes. We're drawing a nice circle in one direction and the other direction. And circle from the ankle in one direction and the other direction. Let's shake it out. And relax. Feel all that energy in the lower part of the body. Now, let's go for some neck and shoulder stuff. So we're going to begin by doing some shoulder shrugs. So we're going to shrug from this point here. like that. And so let's begin. When we're doing this whole arm, all this is relaxed, and you can still have your nice open palms, tongue at the roof of the mouth. You can have your hands here, nice open, or here, whichever is more comfortable, but really have that be kind of your default. You want to think about this being your default for your hands, even when you're doing everyday things like standing in line somewhere. Have your hands kind of default to that. Okay, let's begin. And stop the practice. And now inhale, lean back, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left to your left shoulder. Feel the stretch all down the right side of the body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Feel the stretch all down the left side of the body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to the center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to the center, and now let's go all the way around, exhaling to the floor and inhaling from the ceiling. And reverse directions. Come back to the center. Inhale. Slowly bring the shoulders up. Exhale down. Up. Exhale down. Up. left. Inhale, exhale to the right. And back to the center. Okay. So now let's lie down for a few moments and just do a few spinal twists. So we're going to come down to the mat, back down to the mat. Bring our arms out perpendicular to the body, knees are bent. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right, both shoulders on the floor. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right. Inhale back to the center. And everyone, do a few more at your own pace without me talking, and just make sure that both shoulders remain on the floor and you don't twist so far that one shoulder comes off the floor. And just exhaling with a twist, inhaling back to the center. Let the breath work with you, help you with this practice. And relax. Your legs down, palms up, release into the floor. Okay, now we're going to move on to our deep relaxation. So you can remain lying down for this. I'm going to sit up to guide us. If you're choosing to do the deep relaxation sitting up, I would strongly suggest that you keep your spine straight and support your back against some kind of surface, either a wall or a chair. Okay. So let's begin by everybody find their position where you're going to be most comfortable for the deep relaxation. And begin by bringing your awareness to the whole surface of your back. And just notice how the surface of your back is contacting the floor or the chair. Now bring your awareness to your breathing. Just notice the rise and fall of the abdomen with the breath. Notice how the breath just goes on all by itself. There's nothing you need to do about it. The breath just happens, breathes through you, and you can just be with that breath. Just be with that breath. Now we're going to begin to relax the body in parts. And we're going to begin with the lower part of the body. We're going to relax the toes, relax the soles of the feet, relax the top of the feet, relax the ankles, relax the calves, relax the shins, relax the knees, relax the thighs, relax the buttocks, relax the hip and groin area. Allow the entire lower portion of the body to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this lower portion of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Now we're going to bring our awareness to the middle section of the body. We're going to relax the abdomen, relax the low back, relax the mid back, relax the upper back, relax the chest, relax the shoulders, relax the rib cage, relax the upper arms, relax the elbows, relax the forearms, relax the wrists, relax the hands, relax the fingers, relax the fingertips. Allow the entire middle section of the body to be completely relaxed. Now, with awareness focused on this middle section of the body, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready? Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. Ooh. Now we're going to bring our awareness up into the throat and head area. We're going to relax the throat, relax the back of the neck, relax the base of the skull, relax the back of the head, relax the top of the head, relax the forehead, relax the eyebrows, relax the eyes, relax the face, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the teeth, relax the jaw. Allow the entire throat and head area to be completely relaxed. And now, with awareness focused on this throat and head area, we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tone the sound. Ready, breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to bring all three sounds together, the ah, the o, and the mm. We're going to tone them as one sound, one part leading into the next, to the next, the ah, to the o, to the mm. And as we do this, we're going to envision the energy of the sound moving inward and upward through the body, from the lower to the middle to the upper. Okay, let's begin. Breath in. And again, breath in. And one more time, breath in. And now we're going to continue toning Om. But I'm going to guide us in such a way that there's going to be a space between the end of one Om and the beginning of the next Om. And that space is going to become a little bit longer each time. And what we want to do is we want to focus our awareness on that space. We want to focus on that silence that's happening between the sounds. And as that silence expands, we want to really envision ourselves becoming one with that quiet, like really expanding into that silence, really allowing ourselves to just melt into that silence and become Breath in. Whoa. Breath. Oh. Breath in. Oh. Breath in. Oh. Breath in. Oh. And now take a breath in for one final Aum, and this time really experience each of the three parts of the sound in each of the three parts of the body. Ready, breath in. Aum. And gradually bring awareness back into the body. Begin to move the fingers and toes. And slowly, if you're lying down, come up into a seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed as you're coming up. And if you're seating back for the meditation, for the relaxation, just sit forward, keeping your eyes closed if you can. And now rub your palms together, get them nice and warm. Cup them gently over your eyes. Really enjoy that sensation of warm palms over your eyes. And slowly pull your palms away from your eyes as you open your eyes into your palms. And thank you so much for joining.